In this session, I'm going to talk about the pool and pool members. In the previous session, we discussed about virtual server, that is also known as a VIP. And in order to work that virtual server, we need a pool. Pool is basically the group of servers which will be serving the request, because the request whatever that came here on the machine. Let's say we have an internet user here who requested this virtual IP, which was having an IP address of 100.1.1, which was just a virtual IP landing on the F5. But how that will be served with the actual servers? So now we need to send that request to the actual servers. So which of the server are going to provide that service? So we need a group of the servers that is known as a pool in terms of F5. So pool is also a type of like group of the members, but group is like more simple word. Let's discuss or open our F5 now. So IP address of the F5 was 192.168.30.111. Let me log it in. So we can go to the local traffic and virtual servers. So virtual servers we already configured in the previous session. So one of the server with the name of CPM security is ready. I will change the name because I did a spelling mistake. So I will just change. Okay, I can do now. That's fine. So I have like it. That's like learning for you as well. If you want to modify the name of the virtual server, you cannot. You have to delete it and recreate once again. Okay, so this is restriction and security feature as well, that you do not get confused, or for example you provided some of the services from that pool and later on somebody modified that virtual server. So if you want to actually modify, you have to create a new one and delete this existing one. So this virtual server was ready, but what actually the resources or the actual server which will be serving this request? So if I go to the resource section here, right, resources, you can say that the default pool is currently none. So none of the servers or the pool members are part of that one. So I will not talk about the directory servers because that comes under the nodes. So we call it as a nodes in terms of the F5 load balancer. Today's focus will be just pool. So we are going to create a pool. So right now, if I click on this pool list here, there's no pool available. So I will create one for you and then I will attach this pool on the existing virtual server which we created in the previous session. I click on create and now it is saying my name. So I will just give the name as CPM security or just CPM HTTPS pool. So I will just give an underscore. Okay. Why I give HTTPS? The not HTTPS, I will create for HTTP. Okay. Port number 80. Description, you can give like something change number of project as it is the before. Now, if I create the pool, then I have to attach a monitor. That monitor I will be discussing in the upcoming sessions in very much detail, but just to introduce, because there's like completely section for the monitor, so I will just tell you in the detail that what's going to happen just in the upcoming sessions. As of now, because this is an HTTP service, so I need a health monitor. So health monitor is basically responsible and it keeps on checking that whether the pool is available to serve that request or not. So basically, it sends some health check from the F5 to the servers. So it keeps on sending some probes in regular intervals. That could be like 15 seconds or 30 seconds, and just keeps on checking that whether that service is available or not available. So if the server responds, it means that the service is up. So that's how basically it works. So for a specific service, we create a use the specific monitor, and we can also create a custom monitor if required. So as of now, I'm going to use the ready-made available ones. So I will use an STTP monitor because I am more interested on the port 80. Load balancing method is round robin. There are like multiple other methods. So that also I'll be discussing in detail in the upcoming sessions. But this round robin means that if you have three servers, server 1, server 2, and server 3, round robin means the first request will come, then it will go on the first server. Second request comes, it goes on the second server. Third request comes, it goes on the third server. Next request once again on this, then on this, then on this. Once again, third next request will be coming on this, next request will be on this. So you see that the how the cycle is coming. So that's how the it will be coming one by one. That every server will get a request one by one. So that means the round robin. Next thing is our nodes, right? So right now we not have created any of the nodes. So you can create a node here as well. But in case you have already created the nodes, then you can add that from the existing nodes. Okay, so you can see that option will be coming here whenever the nodes are available, and you can select those nodes from the available list. Okay, but right now I'm just going to create one node for you. Okay, so for example, my lab says that 172.16.1.10 is one of the server. So I will create an, this node 172.16.1.10. Okay. Oh, sorry, this is the name. So I will just put it here, and node I will just give as a HTTP, or I will just give a CPM server 1. Okay. And service port, I'm more interested in HTTP right now. So I will just click on here and click on add. Once I click it here, add, you see that one of the server is available now. And once I do it, you have multiple options. You can either cancel it, repeat it, or click on finished. So repeat means that if you want to repeat this process, finished means yeah, we are done and we want to see. So as of now, I'm just click on finished, and my pool should be created. So now we have created one pool with the name of STTV pool. So you see this color, this blue color. So blue color means that we have the options as unknown. You can see that what this color coding means. So whenever we see as a green, it means that your pool is available. It means that it is ready to serve the request. When it is have this amber or yellow, it means that your pool is unavailable. And whenever we have this red, it means that it's offline, and blue means that's unknown. So right now it's an unknown state because it's not able to send the proof, or it is just like just we have just did it. It's not able to. It has not sent any proof to the actual server. So it will take some time. Like once it sends the first request or second request, and then it declares that okay, it is either available, not available, or whatever it is. So if I refresh it, then you see that it is red. It means that it says that it's offline. That's my server is not available. So if I click it here, I can see that what are the servers on available on this pool, right? So if I go on this member, this is the pool. So there's a difference between the servers and the pool members. Okay. So whenever I say that the pool members, right, you see that's the member. So member means that the server name, right, the server and colon 80. That's basically the pool member. And what is the server? Server is actually this IP address. Correct? So 172.16.1.10, that is your server. But here we are more focused on the pool member. So our pool member consists of the server as well as our service number, that what service we are using. So here we are using 80. If we are using the port 443, then obviously that is going to be on the different virtual server, but that will be a pool member as a 443. Or if it is for the SSH, then it is going to be server colon 22. So whenever we refer server and that service or the port number, then that is the pool member. While the server is just a server, just an IP address. All right. So right now my server is unreachable. Like if I go on the members, you can see that it is unavailable. So that's fine. That's acceptable. Okay. So you see that it's a health monitor using the HTTP. And obviously, like the problem right now is that my server one is not configured right now. So I will just configure that under the next video, that the node section, because in the next video I'm going to create the nodes. So not to worry, we will cover this up slowly, one by one, in the upcoming sessions. Upcoming sessions will be like we will be covering in details the profiles, iRules, pool members, monitors. Also, we will be discussing the load balancing methods, that how basically our load balancer works. There are multiple different load balancing methods we observed in the pool. Also, our high availability, and we will also see that how basically NAT can be configured if it is required. So this like quite uh, a lot to cover. These are just simple things. We are just a few things we are have covered till now. It's a long journey. All right, guys. So I'm stopping it here. See you soon in the next video for the notes.